you know when you see like on Instagram someone puts like a bit of fabric or a hat on a cat's head and they just stop, they don't move? That's what I was like with the moustache.
What the amount of heart in this movie. Like when you guys were doing it, did you feel that around you that it's powerful?
Yeah, I think, I don't know, it doesn't always work this way, but when you have, I think it all comes from Dean, the director. He's just, have you seen him? Have you met him?
Not yet,
okay,
but later on today.
He is just the nicest, loveliest, smartest man, and he just cares about Hiccup, and he cares about Gerard Butler and the Dragons, and, you know, he made 3 original animated films, and, you know, when, as an actor and a filmmaker, you go into a meeting with a director, and he is all those things, you're just like, yeah, I'm in, you know. Just the chance to hang around. Also, it's like, I've never done, like you're just standing around on a set and then he'll walk up and he'll give you a little cuddle and he'll say, you're right, you want a drink?
It's the way to be, isn't it?
It doesn't always, it's not always like that, you know.
The food part would be like, come on, we're doing it again here.
Yeah, go on.
When's he coming around?
I'll have a Kit Kat. Go on, I'll have a Kit Kat.
The moustache, the clothes, everything. Will you just talk us through that?
The clothes were nice. The clothes were great. They helped me a little bit. You know, shooting in Belfast in January, it was very cold. And I was fairly lucky because a lot of what Gobber wears is kind of big woolen, like sheep essentially. So I was kind of warm, but the moustache was not cool. I hated it. I didn't eat essentially for 4 months while we shot with that thing because it would go anytime you ate anything, it would go into your mouth, and that wasn't cool. So
yeah,
anything like when you can feel like man-made fibers in between my gums, that's not cool. But yeah, I mean, I think for the first 2 months, do you know when you see like on Instagram someone puts like a bit of fabric or a hat on a cat's head and they just stop, they don't move? That's what I was like with the moustache. As soon as they put it on, I was like, just sit, don't move, because that's the best. It's the best way, really.
Gerard Butler, you know, there's not that many actors who do the animated and then get the call to do a live action.
Yes.
What was that like watching him? Because obviously he's got good skin in the game as well now.
Oh yeah, God, yeah. I mean, I think a lot of the scenes I do with Gerard were really nice because it was like him and me, and they were quite wordy, and you kind of added to the fact that they're best friends, you know. And I think I have that kind of thing in me that when I'm in it and you're acting, if I've done my preparation right, it doesn't feel like you're doing anything. It just comes out of you. And what that enables me to do is essentially to sit in my mind and look out through the windows at Gerard acting. And it's like, you get that really lovely feeling. You're like, oh, this is great. Look, there's Gerard Butler.
It's a front row seat.
Yeah. And you can just watch it and you're like, this is great.
Because I'm from Ireland, we need to talk about Belfast and the beautiful scenery that's in this movie.
Yeah.
Can you talk us through that? You know, did you guys get to go out in Belfast or?
I was permanently in a 20-foot shipping container underneath the Harland and Wolff crane. Okay. That's what I saw. I didn't, you know, see the devil. What's it called? The
Giant's Causeway.
Didn't see the Giant's Causeway.
Or even Titanic or anything like
that. I saw
that.
the Titanic Museum, and I loved it. I went 3 times.
Oh wow!
But I wasn't sure about the gift shop at the end. I just kind of wanted to say, you know, a lot of people died. Maybe we shouldn't have a gift shop.
People get so obsessed over Titanic, don't they? Like it becomes like their Roman Empire.
Yeah. Yes, agreed. Yeah.
Finally, there's going to be a lot of kids going to this with their mums and dads, and like Hiccup may not, you know, support the same football team or want to. This movie's important for stuff like this, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I think I think it addresses that weird age when children suddenly become not children anymore. And I think it's about, you know, I say to Gerard's character, you know, you're not always going to be around. And I think that's very important. I think that's a thing to teach children, that eventually I'm not going to be around, you know. And I think it's something we don't really talk about enough. Do you know what I mean? But it comes to all of us.
Yeah.
Whether you're prepared or not, you know.
Well, look, it's a great movie.
Thank you. Thanks, man.